Aquarius, Aquarius, what's up, my loves? This is going to be your September Bone Curio reading. We're going to start with the bones and the charms. We're going to move on to the tarot. And then I have a new deck that is Intuitive Kev's Oracle, Kiddish Oracle. Let me make sure. Yeah, Kipperish. I gotta say kiddish. I was like, that ain't sound right. Kipperish Oracle that I just picked up. So we're going to go ahead and conclude with that. Let me make sure I have everything. And I believe I do. All right. Here we go. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What flew out? Conflict in the house. All right, let's get into it. So, some of you, there's definitely some financial upswing that could be coming in to a home. If you've been looking for it, it looks like that you're going to get some good news. I definitely see there may have been some conflict with a home. This could be because we do have a new move and we have money loss on top of it. We got money kind of leaning on it. So some of you could be remodeling. You could actually be moving, selling a home, getting ready to purchase a home. But it looks like money loss could be on top of it. And then we have money that looks like it comes back in. Be careful of cycles with money that keep repeating. Like maybe there's this thing of, you might be like me that have all these subscriptions. And I looked at that the other day and I'm getting like $100 taken out of my account every month. Some of the subscriptions I don't even use. So be careful of repetitive things or repetitive things that you're doing that may cause havoc on your budget because it could cause some issues with, your finances. Now, in your financial sector, we have 10 of Wands. This is being overwhelmed. We have school education. Some of you might be thinking about going back to school to bring in some financial gain. It looks like Spirit is supporting that. Some of you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, male or female, that could be bringing in some good news financially, or they could be opening a door for something that is bringing in financial opportunities. Now, in your bad spell work, you have money loss, which could be, like I said, be careful of repetitive things because that's coming in the same line of that, which means that, like I said, check subscriptions and things that maybe you're paying for that you don't need to be paying for. This could be repetitive things like even door dashing every week or something like that. I have been caught up in that. So I know that can suck in a lot of money. So some of you, there could also be job loss where it's either you're not making enough money or there could be a loss of position. Now it's in your bad spell work. I feel like some of you might be blocked. We have the clouds right there. The sun is peeping over it, but it could be that, okay, money is not flowing in the way that I want. There also could be some health issues that maybe can contributing to that. Some of you with the Nine of Pentacles, be careful of working too hard or maybe even trying to take care of something on your own that may put some added stress on you. I feel like if there's issues that are coming in, it looks like that it could be from stress. Now, you may be thinking you're managing things well, but you could be internalizing some stuff too. I don't think it's a major thing that you can't get over, but I do get evil eye energy and maybe opposition. There's a lot of gossip too. So you may have some people that maybe you're working with, in groups with, organizations that maybe you're involved in, or even with family where it's kind of like some things that are going on could be becoming stressful or affecting you physically. I feel like some of you are going to pull away from it. Like I'm not pouring my energy into it. I want to focus more on what I need to do. I'm definitely getting delays with travel. So if you have any big trips that are coming up, make sure that you're rechecking things. Good luck sector. You have the sword there. We have the Jack of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Some of you could be trying to protect something, an opportunity. We have opportunities coming in, good luck, and then we got evil eye energy there. You may have some people around you that don't want to see you do well with opportunities. There could be some legal stuff that's coming in with some of these people too. This could be bullying, online stalking. Maybe there was a falling out with somebody and it's turning into, I don't know, I guess something with judgment. So there may be some issue coming in where you're getting judged from a group of people, or some people are looking at you a certain way. But I also feel that there's gossip at play. So some of you might be having people that are pulling away from you, or maybe opportunities that may be taken away from you because of gossip. Now, I don't feel like this is a long-term thing, because gossip is, opportunities are coming back in. Listen to me, gossip is coming back. I think gossip will always be there, but I feel like that no matter what somebody is saying, if you're losing people because of somebody maybe speaking on your reputation, or who you were, or who they think you are now, it's still not stopping opportunities that are supposed to be coming your way. Okay? Let's see. Love, we have something coming into play with possibly changes. And it may be even thoughts about, are these positive changes? I don't think they're negative. We got giving birth to new ideas, new way of life. For some of you, this could be a new relationship. This could be a new um, elevation in a relationship. This could be doing something that you love and wondering if this is enough, if this is going to be good. So I do feel that there is something that you're giving birth to. If you're already in a relationship, could be taking something to the next level. This also could be, I don't know, a commitment. This could be a baby coming into a relationship. For some of you, if you're a male or a female that are not trying to have children, I feel like that this is something that you're passionate about. This could be elevation in a business, expansion in a business, something that you're passionate about, using your skill set to elevate something. Now, for some of you, there may be some doubts on top of it. Maybe you're not quite sure how to manage it or maneuver it. And then you do have a little bit of opposition, but I do see the angel up here, so there's a lot of protection. You have somebody on the other side that absolutely loves you, and they're making sure that whatever this new beginning is coming through. Some of you, this may have to do with global, international ties. This could be a website. This could be a business where you're expanding across borders, some different state, different countries for some. So there may be some travel to these places too. Now, Spirit is warning you with the bullet casing. It looks like that money is coming in, but there may be a little bit of opposition. We also have a little bit of stress, a little bit of worry. Some of you might not be sleeping well at night, so there could be this issue of either overthinking a situation or giving something too much energy. We do have the bullet casing. This could be arguments about money. Some of you, it's on top of the King of Cups. We also have the Queen of Wands. So fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't think it's a big disagreement, but it may be some communication issues that are coming in. One person is face down, so they might not be seeing something the way the other person sees it. So be prepared that there may just be a little thing of communication. Let's see. We have evil eye energy, the devil on top of the purse. Manifestation is upside down. Your bloom is upside down. So it looks like you're manifesting a harvest, but the harvest may not be coming in the fall. Could be something that comes in a little bit later. I'm definitely getting some delays. Oh my God, that was about to sound so country. Some delays that could be coming in from evil eye energy. There's jealousy that's going on here. Now, I don't know. Some of you, it could be jealousy because of spiritual growth. For some of you, this is jealousy because of your relationship. For a few of you, it's jealousy because of money. So it's not all the same, I don't think. We kind of got you caught up in a three-way over here. For some, it could be all of it. Maybe you're in a good relationship, you have a good spiritual connection, and you got money coming in. I'm definitely getting a lot of protection around you. Some of you, especially when it comes to your health, be careful with your heart. I'm definitely, I'm getting overworking yourself or exhausting yourself. So be careful that you're not pushing yourself to the point where there may be some issues with headaches, heart issues. I feel like for some of you, stress could be it. Um, there may be more than one person in a relationship that you could be trying to decide on. For some of you, if there is a love triangle, I feel like people are playing games. So if you are caught up in a love triangle, I feel like you might be playing games. The people in the triangle might be playing games. I'm not getting a seriousness from anybody in the energy. Now, this may not apply to you if you're married or if you're in a committed relationship, but if you're out there dating, I feel like that there may be a lot of free flowing energy. Some of you could be polyamorous, where it's like, okay, I would prefer to be with other people. And there may be opportunities that are opening up for that. If this is not you, this could be your partner. But I feel like that somebody is keeping options open in other places. Get in where you fit in with it. Let's go in the middle. So we definitely got a new move. We got devil or demon head, crossing over into travel and into family. Could be dealing with somebody that is not the best of energies. And this could be why there's a move, because we got demon head and then a move coming in. We definitely got claw in family. Let's see. It's not trickster energy, but you could be dealing with somebody with childlike energy. This could be a child that is just not easy to get along with. This also could be a person that is acting like a child. Let's see. I feel like you might be dealing with somebody who's needy. Like, pay attention to me, give me attention. Some of you might be even feeling obligated to someone. I feel like you might be dealing with people that if you're not doing things the way that they want, they use silence or the way they communicate as punishment. But this is a general read. This could be you, Aquarius, where it's like, okay, yeah, if I don't get what I want, I don't need to talk to you. I do see protection towards your middle. We have the sun upside down, which means some of you, I feel like, are in a period where you're trying to figure something out, but it's kind of cloudy. And that could be why Spirit is protecting you. There is a gun right here. Your crown is upside down, so there may be some doubts because of maybe some conflict. For some of you, I do see opposition from groups. Could be people that you work with, could be organizations that you're in. Also could be that maybe you're trying to work with groups and something is off, something is cloudy. Your anchor is not that far off from your center though. So that stability, vertebrae is standing your ground, but we got the symbol of going around and around in circles with something. Maybe you keep doing something over and over again, and Spirit is like, okay, let's break the cycle. Muscle arm is on the other side, which means you're going to do it. And then we got the magnifying glass, which means some of you are going to be looking at things around you and being like, why the fuck do I keep doing this? Why am I going around in circles? Who are these people that I keep, bringing into my life? Why are these people in my life? I think that there's some major reflection that's coming in because you got people that are affecting your stability. Now, could this be stability in your career? Could be stability in your love life. Could be stability in your family. We have the moon card right next to this cycle and right next to the magnifier. So something is going to come to light. This is either you looking at something closely or somebody around you looking at something closely and bringing it to light. The doctor bag is there too. Some of you, this could be maybe if there is an illness and you haven't been able to figure it out. I feel like something is going to be illuminated. This could be a reoccurring illness that keeps popping up. And it's like, okay, I don't know what to do about it. I'm definitely feeling like somebody is just having issues with blood, circulation. I'm getting some issues with the head. So I don't know if this is dizziness or blurred vision. But then too, with the heart stuff coming in, not trying to scare you, but if you have not been, you know, taking care of your heart or doing your annual checkup, you might want to go get checked out. I'm not a doctor, not a nurse, but dizziness, lightheadedness, blood problems, circulation problems could indicate, an environment for a stroke or a heart attack. So if you are already having heart issues, maybe you're on top of it. I feel like that somebody already is, because I feel like that they're looking at the stress in their life or things going on in their life, and they're also trying to factor in their health or their heart health. So for some of you, this could be a family member. If this isn't you, you might be very concerned about somebody's heart, trying to make sure they eat better, take better care of themselves, or this could possibly be you. Let's look at the cards. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the mic wasn't pulled in right. I hope that it is. I don't want to stop it and try to replay it and lose everything. But we'll see. I'll have to replay it afterwards. Aquarius, 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 Spirit. Any guidance, any messages? I have got to start looking at this stuff before I start talking. Aquarius. All right, let's see. Hierophant in the upright, an organization, a group, a religious group, school, job. In the upright, it looks like a promising organization, but then we have the Fool card in reverse, and this is resistance, recklessness, maybe something not moving forward. So we could be looking at a group or an organization that maybe isn't operating in the way that it's supposed to. Could it be unethical? Could it be illegal? Could it just be that your expectations of what you're supposed to be getting are not there? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is unskilled, cutting corners, unreliable. Some of you could be dealing with an energy of something that is not being operated the way that it needs to be. You also could be looking at somebody too that is maybe the head of a group, or maybe even a family or a situation where something is being questioned about the way that this person is doing things. There may be even this thing of somebody not being able to, what would it be, carry their own weight, something like that. I feel like that you're trying to create something, but you may have somebody that is not on the same page with it. Ace of Wands is, I feel like, an opportunity that comes in that maybe sparks a passion. There could be a lot of action energy with this. Like, okay, I thought about this, let's get this done. But you may have a person or a group that's kind of not, they're dragging their heels on it. Some of them, I think it's because they never intended on moving forward in the right way. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and this is a loss of community, quarrels. Some of you may be cutting ties with somebody because it's like, okay, we're not going the same path. We're not moving in the same direction. I don't see you wanting what I want. There also could have been some unethical stuff that was done in your eyes, or some illegal stuff that was done in your eyes for some of you. But I feel for a few of you, you may be feeling like, look, I'm pouring a lot of energy into you or this or whatever this thing is, and you're realizing that somebody is not reciprocating the energy. Also, loss of community could be that there was gossip where people are pulling away from you because of what somebody said. It also could be that maybe you caught somebody in some type of lie and you're realizing that you need to move back or pull away from that, Aquarius. Um, but I feel like for some of you, gossip may have caused somebody to pull away from you. King of Pentacles, this could be in the workplace, or this could be something affecting your money. Like, okay, I thought that, we were moving forward. Somebody might be questioning your skill set. Do you have what it takes to teach me, to mentor me, to help me grow? And they made a decision that you didn't in their eyes. And they may be moving in a different direction. But for some of you, I feel like that they were egged on to do it, because there could have been somebody who said something like, oh, you're not learning this. Well, he didn't teach you this. He's not on this level. Maybe you need to come over here and work with me. May not be completely true, but I think somebody's planting seeds of doubt in your ability to do something. All right. Yep. Page of Swords in reverse. Slander. Immaturity, communication, deceptive communication. So with the Page of Swords, some of you, if you're an entrepreneur or you're working in on a project or something, and then all of a sudden you're noticing that people are backing away, it's because somebody is slandering you. They're saying some things that are making people question your skill set or your ability or your knowledge. Now, the school thing is showing that somebody could be going back to school, but this also could be somebody that's teaching. They could be mentoring somebody. And we definitely have a slander that could be affecting money. The Lover's card in reverse. Yep, disharmony. Miscommunication. I don't necessarily think it's miscommunication. I think somebody purposely planted a seed to cause you to lose money or to put you in a bad light. Disharmony and imbalance is there. So maybe a contract that you had with somebody, the person is maybe pulling back because they no longer want to be in the contract because of something that was said to them. Page of Swords, there was a negative message that came to this person. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and terminate the contract because of what I heard. But the thing about it over here was that it looks like it was done on purpose, because we have quarrels and a loss of community. Moon card, definitely. Somebody lied. Moon in the upright, illusion. Somebody, their intuition, if this is you, you might be kind of being like, okay, why did they terminate the contract? And then it kind of comes back down to maybe somebody said something negative. Maybe somebody brought something up. This also could be too that if somebody that you're working with is taking shortcuts, not pulling their load, the moon card could be that you're seeing something being illuminated and there is maybe negative communication about it. You could be telling somebody, hey, you're not pulling your load. You're not doing your job. Whatever it is, there's some type of separation because of something that was said. Seven of Cups is daydreaming. This actually, I call this my Aquarius card, because I feel like sometimes Aquarius has a lot of ideas that run through their head, and it's like, okay, let me get focused on what needs to be done. Now, of course, that pertains to other planets that may be there, but for some of you, this is like, okay, choices. There's some confusion, and it may be that something happened and you're not really sure like why. Maybe somebody turned their back, or somebody terminated a contract, or somebody decided to go in a different direction, and you're trying to figure it out. Intuitively, I think the moon is telling you what it is. You might not be putting a name on it, but I think for some of you, you're realizing that, yeah, somebody is trying to cause problems for maybe my business, my livelihood, the direction that I'm going. Nine of Swords in reverse. This could be somebody that's not sleeping well at night, and then they're starting to kind of, figure things out. And maybe it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to let this be and move on. So it could be that I'm not going to keep stressing about this. I'm not going to keep overthinking it. I'm not going to keep playing detective with it. It's time for me to move on to whatever that next thing is. Now, I feel, don't be surprised if somebody walks away and they reach back out to you. I feel like if somebody is moving towards someone else with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they might not be getting everything that they thought they were getting, which means that somebody might have slandered you to bring somebody over to them, but then they're not really giving the same type of energy. I don't know why, but I feel that you might have somebody who comes back your way. You might even get an apology from this person, because it could be that maybe they jumped ship prematurely. For some of you, though, that are dwelling in that energy of the daydream, it also could be that, oh man, I lost my client, or I lost this, I'm just going to kind of float in this. Be careful that you don't stay there too long. Some of you might go into this pity party where it's like, okay, I do want to overthink. I do want to stress about it. It's not going to be productive for you, and it's not going to be good for your health. For some Aquarius, they're like, you know what? It happened. I don't like it, but I'm moving on. And like I said, some of you may get a person that comes back in that's kind of like, I jumped ship. Yeah. Four of Wands in reverse, betrayal, being taken advantage of. Somebody might realize that they were used as a pawn, or what they thought that they were going to get is not what they were sold. It could be bait and switch. So for some of you, if you had a friend and you fell out because another friend said something and it was a lie, or it was something that was calculated to cause discord or division, you might have this friend come back in and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I don't know why I believe this person, blah, 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 this and that. And it's because they either realized that they were used in the situation to cause some type of problem to you, or that they actively betrayed you and realized that they chose the wrong side. And if they chose the wrong side, I'd let them stay over there personally. Because if they could do that to you one time, they'll do it to you again. Absolutely will. Seven of Wands, this is courage, battles, unfair numbers. Yeah. If this person leaves, it's because they got stabbed in the back by whoever they left for, and now they're coming back in with you. Because it's like, okay, now I have a problem with this organization, or I have a problem with what this person is doing. Some of y'all, be careful of people just playing in your face, promising you things. They're not giving it to you, telling you things, and then you start noticing that people start pulling away from you because this person kind of used their words to cause slander. Purposeful miscommunication. And the Moon card is making me think that they hope that you never find out what's going on, because they want you to stay in this daydreaming thing of, okay, floating on like what could have happened or whatever. Some of you are not going to stay there, though. You're going to see it for what it is. And then when this crowd or this organization turns on this person, and then they have people coming after them, they definitely reaching back out to you. Let's see. Now, Tower is showing avoidance of a major tower, which means whatever separated, whatever ended, it actually puts you in a better position, because whatever this tower is coming, you avoided it. You definitely avoided it. Ten of Cups is showing somebody that is stressed relationship, failed plans. Some of you, there may be some pulling away from people that you care about, but I think the main thing is that whatever the tower is that may be taking some of these people down, you kind of, you skate it. You might feel some wind blow from it, but you kind of skated past it. So that may be why an apology is coming back in, because somebody chose a side that they thought was going to be productive, or they thought that they were going to get something from that, and they didn't. In fact, they got betrayed and stabbed in the back too. So they thought they were doing something by stabbing you in the back, only to turn around and then they get stabbed in the back. Lord have mercy. So this could be somebody that's lying, being deceptive to you, thinking that they're getting the upper hand, and then they turn around and end up getting got. This could be like a dude or a female leaving you for somebody else, and then realizing that that's not, the grass is not greener. So let's see. Aquarius, spirit. Aquarius. What we got? All right. So the first thing that comes out is a commitment. Now, this could definitely be a love commitment. This could be a business commitment. This could be that you signed up for something. And we kind of saw that. This could be that you're, joining a group, joining an organization, joining a job, actually making a commitment in a relationship. But manifestation is there. So it looks like something that you believed in. I'm going to manifest this opportunity or this connection. Where is this going to take you? Hold up. Oh, I pulled way too many cards. Where is this going to take you? Hold up, y'all. I got 3 cards that are pulling in. Okay, manipulation. So we get something that comes in that you manifested. So you signed up for something, hoping that it was going to be what you thought it was going to be, and then somebody tried to play you like a puppet. Could be somebody that's crossing your boundaries. Could be somebody that as a whole is manipulating a whole group of people. So maybe this contract or this commitment wasn't exactly what it was supposed to be. Now, you may have seen the manipulation, and we got the death card, which is kind of like transformation. Flying monkey to me is like a circus. So you might be looking at something and being like, oh my God, it's just a lot going on right now. You might be trying to balance energy. Whatever you're manifesting may have turned into something that you didn't want it to turn into, or your expectation isn't being met. And I feel for some of you with the death card, you might have even tried to change something. Like, okay, I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want to be manipulated. I feel too that whatever this is, poverty is coming in and there's money loss. Manipulation could be where these people were slandering. So maybe this started off good. Like, okay, yeah, this is a good group. This is a good commitment. Then we have manipulation. Could be gossip, could be slandering, something that makes you feel like, okay, I kind of want to pull away from this because something looks like it's turning into a little bit of a circus show. The poverty card is showing, though, that there could be money lost within that energy. And then we got opposition. You may have told somebody that either I don't want to be a part of this anymore, or somebody may be saying that they want to move on. And the poverty and the hurt, opposition could be that maybe somebody hurt your financial, what is the word? Oh, Lord, what is wrong with me? I might need to make me some coffee. They hurt your financial earnings or your work. For some of you, this could even be not only just your money, but your reputation. Because we have slander. We have miscommunication. Now, yeah, definitely looks like somebody may have caused the issue that affected money. I feel like somebody switched up on you. The change card, we have commitment that's coming in, and then we got a cat suit, and we got a whole different look over here. So something that started one way is not moving in the same direction. And I wonder why. Could it be that somebody was playing games with it? I feel like that somebody is maybe using an ego or power struggle with this. Thank you. It was trying to come out. Let me see. And I think that they're moving in a different direction because of something that was offered to them. Let's see. I'm trying to interpret. But I definitely feel like money was lost with something. Hold up. Yeah. So we got moving towards a different relationship. So we got starting off with a marriage, manifesting something or a contract, but then there's a lot of manipulation. You're being manipulated. Some of you are pulling away from it. You might even be questioning something. Somebody could be pulling away from you because there was manipulation and slander. Circus energy that could be causing money loss. Somebody feels taken advantage of. I can tell you that. Somebody wanted a change, and look up here, they get the change. But that should be a good thing. But after they get that change, there's an energy of being blocked. Somebody might even be having health issues, might be stressing about something. And that could be why they come back. Let me see. Yep. False narrative. Somebody was like, they told me. They told me something about you. But instead of me getting what I thought I was going to get, now I feel blocked because I thought this is what I wanted. But then, no, I wanted this. And then this came in and made me think that I wanted something different. But it blocked me. Could have also stressed me out and caused some health issues. False narrative. Gossip. So this person may come back telling you everything. Like, yeah, they told me this, they told me that, da 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 da, and that's why I left and went this way. Y'all, the only reason that they're coming back is because they didn't get this. They started off with it, but there's a lot of manipulation under play. So if this is a relationship and they leave you for somebody else and then they come back and there's like, oh, it just didn't work out. Well, it didn't work out because somebody changed. They got what they wanted, but it wasn't the expectation, because it looks like that they got blocked, and there also could have been some health issues or stress or something that came in with it. This could be an organization where it started off really good. There were some changes that were made. There were some things that were said. You weren't with it. Another person wasn't with it. They decided to move on. Whatever it is, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Now, like I said, if they come back, I wouldn't open the door, because they didn't have any problem with stabbing you in the back. Bye, babe. Be careful. There was a little card in there somewhere. Okay, maybe I'm tripping, but I could have sworn it was. Watch yourself with somebody. Somebody is running a circus, or at least they're part of a circus or something like that. And there's a lot of flip-flopping and changing in that. You may end up losing money. Tower moment is showing something doesn't go exactly the way that it's supposed to go, and you avoided it. Whatever it is, the person pulling away from you actually was a good thing, or you pulling away from a group was actually a good thing, because it looks like something was going to fall apart and not put you in the best of positions, because the other person ended up in not the best of positions. So, I mean, you know what? You reap what you sow, right, Aquarius? Looks like that you might be a little bit emotionally hurt behind something. You might be overthinking something. But what is that saying? God's rejection? No, rejection is God's blessing, or something like that. You might have gotten pushed out of the way of something that was going to be a little bit harder for you, and maybe cause a lot more money loss had you continued with it. Or either you would have invested your emotions into the wrong person, because it looks like that there could be third party energy going on there too. Some of you, I feel like whatever is being hidden is going to come to light, and you won't have any choice but to deal with it, because you have to. Some of you already see it, and you're choosing to stay in that energy. But spirit is going to keep hitting you between the eyes. At some point, it's going to become unbearable. So, keep your eyes open. Trust what you feel, Aquarius. I love y'all.